Hello, boys and girls, it's Miss Emma. This is a duck level reader. Have a peep at SSP sheep. U et s, h ave, a peep, at is, as, sheep. Let's have a peep at Miss Emma's sheep. Magic sheep, they multiply. Have you ever seen a sheep that turns green? Have you ever seen a sheep that turns green? Or a sheep that gets into the groove? Or a sheep that gets into the groove?
Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me. Yeah, get up on your feet, yeah, step to the beat, boy, what will it be?
Have you ever seen a sheep that cuts her hair? Have you ever seen a sheep that cuts hair? Or a sheep ut ip I when it moves? Or a sheep multiply when it moves? Have you ever seen sheep that jump fences? Have you ever seen sheep that jump fences? When everyone's falling, hold on, sleep. When everyone's falling, sleep? Frog, you've stolen the Who can see it when everyone's falling? Sleep. Oh, frog. When everyone's falling, sleep. Asleep. I've put it back. You see, you have to watch out for that frog. No. Sleep. Henry, no! Let him sleep. Oh, Henry. Henry is one of Stan's friends. They get up to such mischief together. Have you ever seen sheep that read books? Have you ever seen sheep that read books? Or watched shake is knock when they meet? Or watched shaky knees knocking when they meet? Look at his knees knocking together. Perhaps if you visit SSP and perhaps if you visit SSP land, you'll see all these sheep. Choose your fave. You'll see all these sheep. Choose your fave. Fave is short for favourite. The A will make you feel ever so welcome. They will make you feel ever so welcome. And the N when you leave, the A will wave. And then when you leave, they will wave. Bye! Here are the sheep. You could write a sentence about them. You could try and remember what they all did. You could talk us about some of the new vocab if there's some new words in there that you haven't thought of before. Like think of the word knocking. His knees were knocking together. Think of another sentence that you could put knocking into. So I read it in speech sounds so we could blend them into the words. Now let's read the poem in speaking voices. No robot voices. So it's Duck Level Reader. Have a peep at SSP sheep. I can see one of the sheep there on a scoot. On a scooter. A red scooter. A red scooter. Let's have a peep at Miss Emma's sheep. Learning to read with Miss Emma. Have you ever seen a sheep that turns green? Well, you have now. Or a sheep that gets into the groove?
Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me.
Have you ever seen a sheep that cuts hair? Or a sheep multiply when it moves? Have you ever seen sheep that jump fences? When everyone's falling asleep? Henry, no! Let him sleep! Have you ever seen sheep that read books? Or watched shaky knees knocking when they meet? Perhaps if you visit SSP land, you'll see all these sheep. Choose your fave. They will make you feel ever so welcome. And then, when you leave, they will wave. See ya!
Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me. Yeah, get up on your feet, yeah, step to the beat, boy, what will it be?
Now you read the book on your own. I'd like you to code map all of the words in this book. So I'm going to follow the sounds. I'll give a little pause for you to say the word, but then I'll say the word just in case you didn't hear it, because this is about phonemic awareness. Et, s, let's, at, is, miss, Emma, have, Do you remember the speech sound frog stole that? He stole the from asleep. It's also a picture of isn't it? Remember when the speech sound king said ant. Peep, peep, sheep, sheep. So when you're investigating the words, look at what's the same in the word peep as in the word sheep. Look at the clouds. See the picture for the E in peep and in sheep, and then look at the speech sound cloud for the E speech sound and see if you can find that sound pick. You might do an investigation of the speech sound E. You might go through all of these words and see which are the ones that have got a picture for the speech sound E. That doesn't mean the letter E, that's his name. A picture of the E. Now, all the time, whether it's by writing, whether it's writing in a book, whether it's your writing, you've got to check the speech sound frog, because he changes things when we're not looking. In the book, can you remember, there was a word groove. Now, pause this if you need to, just talk about what groove means. But have a look at this word. The speech sound frog has stolen one of the letters out of it. How can we make grove, into groove? So what did I do? I added another O. So now we've got the ooh speech sound. The OO is a picture for ooh, and you might look at the cloud for ooh. So can you see there's just one O in there? So it wasn't a case of the GROVE, that the O couldn't be a picture for ooh, but just not in that word. In that word it was grove. It's actually a Blue Level Soundpick sandwich. So we added the O and then we ended up with groove. I want you to really look at words and listen for the sounds and work out what happens when we add things and take them away. When you're code mapping, it really helps you to understand words, and that's what we want. We want you to look at every word and work out how it links with what you say. So where are we up to? The. It, ooh, into. Did you hear the ooh sound? It, ooh, into. Groove. Have a look. So that O in that word is a picture for ooh. The example word in the ooh cloud for just having one O was do. Now, just in case you're not sure whilst we've got this cloud, because a lot of grown-ups ask this, if you've been code mapping a word and you've found the sound pick and it's not inside the cloud, as long as you can find at least 2 words that have that picture in them, we add them inside the cloud. If not, you leave them on the outside. Can you see here we've got the number 2, T-W-O, ooh. So what's the picture for ooh in the word 2, the number 2? It's the W-O. But we haven't found any other words in the whole of the English language, in the whole of the dictionary, that have got a W-O for the ooh speech sound, so it sits on the outside. But if you find another one, I write you a poem. So you're always being a detective and trying to investigate. But it's why we have the clouds, to show you all the pictures for the speech sounds that we found in all 1.25 million words. It's not so you memorise these or try and learn them. That would be ridiculous. That would be silly. These are for reference. These are for you to code map and keep looking at these to explore our English code. And it makes it more fun. Okay, back to our list. Let's have a look. Where are we up to? Into. Books. Oh my goodness, you see, we can't stop. Now here we've got another 2 O's, like in groove. We've got groove and then we've got books. But what's the difference? The double O there is a picture for oo in groove. And in the word books, it's a picture for the speech sound O. W-o-d would, k-o-d could, p-o-t put, w-o-m-a-n woman. All of those are pictures for O. Look in the wood. So we're learning something new all the time, and that's why I want you to look at these words and code map them and investigate them. I don't want you to learn them like a spelling list. How boring would that be? We investigate them. And, the etten, then. You. You know what I'm going to say. You. What would we look at? Anyway, let's carry on. Eve, leave. Etten, when. It'll, will. Ave, wave. Blue little sandwich sandwich. The ale, they'll. All. Now you could split all with the A for the or and then the LL for the ul. I like to do it AL for the or and L for the ul, because then I think of a word like talk or walk. Investigate those. See, ch. Oh, what's the next word? Ch. Ooze, choose. Oh, I love those ooze. I love those ooze, like in choose. I can feel a poem coming on. Ache. Blue little sandwich sandwich. Make. Eel. Feel. So. Look. Welcome. Ever. Is it. Visit. Perhaps. And. Land. Watched. Now I have to think actually that's watched. So actually the ED there is a picture for t. Watched. Isn't it? Think of how you say it. Or. Is. Knees. Shake. Shaky. Knocking. Eat. Meat. Eaten. Seen. 2 pictures of E. The at. That. Read. And I want you to investigate that word. What else could it be? It could be I read a book, or it could be I read a book. Have a look. If somebody writes I read a book or I read a book, is there any difference in the word? So what matters is the sentence it's in, the context, the meaning. No. Henry. Sleep. It's the E. Him. Falling. Asleep. Thank goodness that is back. Jump. Fences. On. Now, when we say everyone, we can do the sounds on, but one is only one of 2 words in the whole of the English language that we can't code map. The king was in a very grumpy mood, and he thought, you know what? I can hear the sounds but I'm not going to map them with the letters because I'm in a grumpy mood. The words are one and once. Hair. Cuts. Moves. I. Multiply. Gets. Groove. Oh, frog, you've put the word in again. He's multiplied the word. See if you know what that means. Multiply. He's multiplied the word groove. Into. Eaten. Green. Turns. Okay, so have fun code mapping them. Remember, we always think duck hands, lines and numbers to be able to spell the words, and we also need to be able to follow the sounds, say the word. But we also need to know what they mean. Put them into different sentences. I'll see you again soon. But I